All right, welcome back to the Old Newbies VR show where we talk about VR in a business sense. Now, it's been a long while since I actually was back on the stream and recording, and I actually got an email today from the Consumer Electronics Show that was announcing the 2021 Consumer Electronics Show. Now, the Consumer Electronics Show is an international show where a lot of industry electronic products are launched. TVs, I mean, you name it, medical, and they cover the broad spectrum of consumer electronics. And it normally takes place in Vegas in January, and they have people from all over the world come there, and they've got booths set up, briefs, and a lot of products are launched from the Consumer Electronics Show. Unfortunately, this next Consumer Electronics Show in 2021 is going to be completely online because of health concerns with the coronavirus. And but the announcement prompted me and reminded me that I went to the 2020 Consumer Electronics Show this year in January, and I got to see a lot of different VR products. And I always wanted to actually get a stream going to just kind of show what was highlighted there in the world of VR. And unfortunately, crazy busy this year, a lot going on. I never got around to it. But now that I got that email and it kind of reminded me, I want to go ahead and show one particular video about one of the applications of VR in the business world. And I had a great video that I recorded from CES, and I wanted to share with you and talk about it a little bit. So let's go ahead and get that video queued up. I want to try to get my streams a little bit shorter, and so we can just get right to the point and talk about it. So without further ado, let's switch over to camera view. All right, there you are. And let's go ahead and play this video. So what you're seeing is this particular company has a VR setup on the show floor and Consumer Electronics Show. And this person that he's given the VR headset to is another attendee that's there, probably representing a company or something. And this particular company that's demoing this VR application is an electronic car battery producer. But they are using VR to train their employees to be able to install their batteries in the car. So what you see right here is their VR application program used for training their employees. And so you have the gentleman here with the VR headset on. He is grabbing within VR the machine that installs the battery. And so as you can see here, he's actually physically walking forward. He's moving the machine in VR and inserting the battery into the back of the car. So just a short clip, just to kind of show you, but to get you thinking about it, right? If companies like this were to employ VR in the training aspect, where they can train their employees virtually to perform the functions that they needed in, say, in this manufacturing and assembly on an assembly line, and they can do the training virtually on how to actually operate the machine. And then when it comes time for them to actually work the show floor or to work the product line floor, they know how to operate the machine. It's almost the same, from the same perspective, the same sizes of the machines, the same functionality of the machines. And there's also applications and plugins where the program and the software that they're running in VR actually interfaces with the machinery that is actually being used to, in this instance, put batteries into cars. Now, he can actually go and manually perform the insertion of batteries on actual machinery, or in cases like what we have right now, where we are in a COVID situation where you're not allowed to be in on site, he could do this remotely with VR and actually remotely pilot a machine that inserts the batteries, and that company would not skip a beat as far as their manufacturing and assembly, because employees are able to work virtually with the machines and actually continue assembly. Imagine that application. And this is why companies are chomping at the bit to get VR. If you see my previous videos about how VR is completely taking off in the business world with projections of revenue skyrocketing, it's because of applications like this. All right, well, that's all I wanted to talk about right now, and just to show you one of these videos that I recorded. I've got plenty more videos and pictures from CES from 2020 that I wanna show you and talk about, and those will be coming in upcoming videos. All right, but with that, we're gonna go ahead and cue up the music and get ready to play me out of here.